Imagine this, a country with just 1.3 million people, smaller in size than a district in Bangladesh. Yet today, that country is the backbone of Europe's cyber defense system. Yes, I'm talking about Estonia, a nation that didn't conquer battlefields, but triumphed in the war zone of the internet. Once under Soviet rule, this tiny nation is now ranked #1 among the world's most digital states. Its citizens vote online, run businesses in the cloud, and even the entire government is securely stored in a digital keep on safe servers. But here's the thing. This digital journey has a dark history, a devastating attack that shook the whole of Europe. Today we'll uncover how a catastrophic cyber assault transformed a small nation into the cyber power of the world. It's April 2007. The capital, Tallinn, is buzzing with tension. On one side, political friction with Russia. On the other, a heated debate over a Soviet-era bronze soldier statue standing in the city center. The government decides to relocate the statue. And that's when an unprecedented war begins, not on land, but in the cyber world. On the morning of April 27th, Estonia's banks, government, newspapers, and telecom companies' servers start shutting down one by one. At first, everyone thinks, maybe it's a technical glitch, but within hours, it becomes clear. This is no ordinary error, but a massive cyber attack. The assault floods millions of computers with billions of fake requests, a tactic known as a distributed denial of service, or DDoS attack. Within hours, nearly all government websites are offline. Bank transactions grind to a halt, citizens can't withdraw money online, and even police communication servers go down. Imagine an entire nation digitally paralyzed in a single moment. No tanks, no missiles, no bombs, just code and networks brought a country to a standstill. Estonia realized that the wars of the future won't be fought with guns, but with data and the internet. They made bold decisions overnight. Never again will we let such a disaster happen. From that resolve was born the NATO Cyber Defense Center of Excellence, headquartered right in Estonia's capital, Tallinn. That 2007 attack opened their eyes. From that day, a digital revolution began, where this small nation vowed, we will become the world's most secure cyber state. After the devastating attack of 2007, Estonia understood their greatest weakness was technology. But here's the kicker. They turned that weakness into strength in just a few years. That same year, they launched the cybersecurity strategy, a long-term plan to make everyone, from citizens to the government, digitally aware. It wasn't just about defense. The entire state structure was to be transformed. The first step was e-governance. This meant taking the entire government online, allowing citizens to do everything without stepping into an office. Voting, filing taxes, getting business licenses, school admissions, all done from home with a few clicks. Then came their biggest innovation, the e-Residency program. Now anyone in the world can run a business as an Estonian citizen online, open bank accounts, and even register companies. Think about it. A country of just 1.3 million people, but its digital citizens are spread across the globe. Estonia didn't just go digital, it built an unmatched security fortress called X-Road. This is a secure data exchange system that connects all government and private servers. Yet it's virtually unhackable. Every piece of data is encrypted, every change is logged, and even government officials can't access citizen data without permission. They created the Cyber Defense League, where thousands of ordinary citizens are trained for cyber warfare. Doctors, teachers, software engineers, even students. Together they form a digital militia, ready to defend the nation's networks if an attack strikes. And their boldest move? The Data Embassy. This means their government data isn't just stored in Estonia, but backed up in secure servers in other countries. If the nation ever faces an attack, the government can still operate online. In short, Estonia became a virtual nation, where the state's very existence is digital. Today, Estonian kids learn coding in school, police use drones to track crime, hospitals predict diseases through data analysis, and citizens believe data is life. The world now looks to them to learn how a small nation, tiny in size but vast in intellect, has become an unstoppable force in the cyber battlefield. They've proven strength doesn't come from weapons alone, but from minds, and those minds now rule the internet. The 2007 cyber attack didn't just change Estonia. It reshaped the world's approach to security. For the first time, nations realized that a digital war can be as terrifying as a physical one. Following the incident, NATO made a historic decision. Cyber attacks would be treated as armed attacks in the future. This means if a member state faces a cyber assault, the entire alliance can respond together. And the source of this idea? Estonia. In Tallinn, the NATO Cooperative Cyber Defense Center of Excellence, CCDCOE, was established, where experts from over 30 countries now research cyber defense together. Estonia became Europe's digital voice. They lead the European Union's cybersecurity policies, proving to the world that even a small nation can have a massive impact on global policy. Today, many countries follow Estonia's model. Finland, Lithuania, even Ukraine shape their cyber strategies after this tiny nation. They know the future battlefield will be the digital front line. Estonia didn't just save itself, it opened the world's eyes, showing how technology can be a symbol of defense, freedom, and pride. The world has changed. The language of war has changed. The weapons have changed. But one thing remains constant: the fight for survival. Estonia understood that you don't need weapons in hand to conquer the world. Intelligence will do. They showed how education, technology, and unity can transform a small nation into a global powerhouse. In their schools, kids learn coding as naturally as they learn digital responsibility. They know today's keyboards are tomorrow's weapons, so they don't fear technology. They've made it their shield and armor. Estonia didn't just digitize its citizens. It modernized their mindset. They want every person to be a problem solver because they believe a smart nation is a strong nation. Today, 99% of their government services are online. In just minutes, you can start a company, vote online, or access healthcare. The era of paperwork is over. Welcome to the age of the e-nation. While many larger nations lag in cybersecurity, Estonia has drawn the map for the future. Their data is backed up across Europe, meaning even if the country faces an attack, Estonia will never be erased. Their state is no longer just land, it's a digital identity. And here's the real lesson. Does it matter if a nation isn't big? People can be big, ideas can be big, and big ideas change history. They've proven a small nation doesn't mean weak, but one that learns and adapts will survive. When we think of future wars, we must remember, it'll be a war of drones, hacks, data, and information. And the nation that wins will be the one that doesn't fear technology, but turns it into a weapon. Estonia's story isn't just about a country, it's about a mindset, a story of a people who refused to accept their limits and went beyond boundaries to show the world how knowledge can be the ultimate defense. So, the next time someone says, "You're small, you can't do it," remember this: a tiny nation can rule the cyber world, because strength doesn't come from size, it comes from minds and belief.